It is Money Monday, and with the holidays approaching, overspending can be a big problem when it comes to hosting. So we brought in the Spruce contributor, Courtney Mason, to share some tips on how to curb financial overindulgence this holiday season. It is always good to see you, and welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me today.
So first, you say we should have a budget.
We should have a budget because you're right. Holiday hosting can get really expensive really quickly. Last year, hosts estimated that they were going to spend over $350 on Thanksgiving. And that is so much money. But it is totally possible, even if you're hosting a larger gathering, like 8 people, 10 people, to stay under $200. What you want to do is find that max that you're comfortable with and then ruthlessly prioritize. 75% to food and drink. That's the main event. That's what they're here for, your company and your food. And then you really do not need to spend that much money on decorations, no more than 25% of your budget.
And you say, secondly, make a plan.
At the Spruce, we love making plans. We love lists, we love making plans, but we really believe that they can help you avoid buying things that you didn't need, which is a waste of money, and help you not forget something that you did need, which is a waste of time. So we recommend that you start early, really early, 3 to 4 weeks out from your event. And if you're thinking
4 weeks out?
If you're thinking of Thanksgiving, that's about now. But what you want to do is lay out the bones of your plan. Whose house? How many people? What do I have on hand from last year? And give yourself ample time to do that. Then you can move to thinking about your menu, which is the second thing we encourage you to think about. And I want you to remember the word minimal.
Okay.
Because your guests do not need hundreds of the fanciest courses that you can imagine to have a good time with you.
Just good food and drinks.
Just good food and drinks. So think of something like a simple salad or a delicious pasta dish. Those are really filling. They're easy for most of us to assemble, and they scale up to larger event sizes pretty economically, which is really smart. And then we encourage you to look for other ways to find deals on your meals. And so that's things like coupons, of course, but it's also thinking a little bit outside of the box. Would your guests be open to a brunch event or maybe a lunch event? Because if you think about the foods that you need at those events, like eggs or pastries or sandwiches, you can already hear that they're more cost effective than some of the ingredients you might want to buy for a sit-down dinner party.
For those of us in our 40s, I think the day party is much better than brunching.
It really is. It is just, I would love a day party more than a night party these days, I agree.
And you just touched on it a bit, but you also say it's how we shop.
Yep, this season is all about shopping smart, especially because everything is just so expensive. Our friends at Investopedia just ran the numbers. Turkeys right now are 60% more expensive than they were last year.
What?
Which is wild. But we know the grocery stores are going to run sales, right? So if you have been on the fence about joining their loyalty program or downloading that app or finally signing up for those text messages that they really want you to sign up for, maybe this is the year because you really do not want to miss out on any of those deals. And then this is also a great year for wholesale clubs. So if you have a membership to Costco or you'd been thinking about it, use it. Buy in bulk the things that you're going to repeat throughout the holiday season.
Is it okay to ask your guests to pitch in and help, or is that?
It is totally okay. Sharing is caring, right? For that, we just want to make sure everyone's really clear. What are you bringing? What am I going to have on hand so that no one's expecting something from the other? But if they offer, say yes. That is okay, and it makes everything a lot easier.
All right, Courtney, good to see you. We appreciate it. Always good to have you here. Courtney Mason.